Hello, welcome to another edition of the Yonkers Insider Report. I'm Delfim Heusler, the host of this program. I want to thank Yonkers Mayor Mike Spano for coming on our show. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for coming on our show. I really appreciate it. I want to talk about the new, under Empire City now, under new management, MGM. How do you see that moving forward?
You know what, I couldn't be more excited about that. You know, when Yonkers Raceway sold, and they could have sold to many different companies, they could have sold to hedge fund operators. I mean, it could have went to people who really weren't casino operators, but instead, a company like MGM Resorts comes into Yonkers. They're the world premier entertainment organization. For them to come and to make an $850 million investment in Yonkers says a lot about Yonkers. It says a lot about the racetrack. It says a lot about the people that live in our city, because, you know, a company like MGM, they will invest in a community. And so I was very excited. I know that there were those, I will tell you, that were skeptical as to whether or not MGM would even come here. And so I was glad to see that we proved those people wrong, and that they weren't able to dismiss our city. But at the end of the day, what does MGM bring to the table? If they're successful at getting full gaming, which is what they want, right now they have unlimited gaming. So what does that mean? Well, they have slot machines, right? They have blackjack and craps and the things that you normally see when you go to a casino, but they're all done video. They're not done with bodies. That's the difference. The difference will be if they go to full gaming, where you see videos for craps and for blackjack and the other table games, you'll see bodies. And for every table, it's 4 bodies. And so that's 4 jobs, 4 good paying jobs for the people of our city. So you have a facility that right now employs about 1,200 people. If they go to full gaming, they'll employ almost 4,000 people, and that's good for Yonkers in a lot of different ways.
Oh, thank you. Now another question. There's been talk with MGM that maybe down the road they'll want to have like a convention center. What are your thoughts on that?
It's so funny, you know, that all of that together means greater development. So they didn't just invest $850 million. They know they're going to have to invest probably another, maybe close to $1 billion. They have wonderful entertainment. I mean, they use Aerosmith is under contract with them. Cher, I think, is under contract with them. There are big name entertainers that will come here. They need a place for them to have the show. They can't just have it on the grass in the middle of the track. You're subject to the weather and everything else. My hope, and it will be up to them to make this announcement, but my hope is that they'll build a facility that can house as much as 10,000 people at a convention center. Think about this. Yonkers is the 5th largest city in New York State. Every single city, New York City, Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, they have facilities. They have facilities where you can entertain 15,000 people or more. Every one of them, except Yonkers, except Westchester. Westchester has the county center where you can put a couple of thousand people in. It's nice, but it's not anything near what it should be. So we want a convention center in Yonkers. It will help us bring in entertainment. We can maybe bring us, maybe not a major sports franchise, but could bring us some type of a minor franchise. We can also have our schools can use this. Our colleges can use it. They can have basketball tournaments. They can have many different things that will happen in that facility. Coupled, take the convention center and add a hotel to it. So now you're gaming, convention center, hotel. Now we're a destination. Now we're a place where people are going to come, stay, go to a convention, go to different things that are happening in that community, be able to access New York City because you're 20 minutes out of Midtown. So we have it all here, and that's why MGM is here. They know that there is a great opportunity for them, the company, to make a lot of money, and the people of Yonkers could benefit from the money they make. We're going to want to keep a careful eye on them in terms of what deal they make with New York, because we want to make sure that Yonkers is a part of that deal, that we get additional funding for our schools, because that's important. But at the end of the day, I expect that we will, one, get additional money for our schools. New York State will get additional money. We'll have additional jobs. They are already the largest private employer of people in the city, next to the hospitals and the government. But I expect that we'll see great things if this is able to happen.
Thank you. Usually what we do in the last part of the show, whatever you think I've missed and you want to add something,
Sure.
you can talk to the residents of Yonkers and in the last minute add whatever you want to talk about.
Okay. I just want to thank Delfim about those questions about Yonkers Raceway. Just a couple of things real quick. There is going to be a lot of community involvement in the process. We know that Albany has to make a decision as to whether or not a new license would be given to Yonkers. There's a process that's associated with that. There'll be a number of public hearings, there'll be a number of times for people to be able to have their voices heard. We'll have to negotiate a community benefits agreement with Yonkers from Yonkers Raceway. That will be essential to them getting anything out of Albany. We'll have that we'll have to deal with, and anything they build. If they build a convention center, if they build a hotel, all of that will have to come back to the taxpayers, as I understand it under current law. So we have a lot of work to do in the next few years, but the benefits of Yonkers Raceway are going to be huge, not just in terms of our quality of life, because we're going to have a good time and go there and entertain ourselves, but there'll be as many as 4,000 new jobs available, and there'll be a good paying job, so the people of this community will be able to get additional tax revenue for the people in this community, and our schools will benefit greatly by that. So like I said, there's a long way to go. So people, if you're afraid, don't be afraid of it. Just participate in the process, and let's move Yonkers forward.
I want to thank you so much for coming on the show, Mayor Spano. Thank you so much. Once again, this has been another edition of the Yonkers Insider Report. We look forward to the next show. I want to thank my executive producer, John Rivera, for doing a great job as always. Also want to thank the Yonkers Riverfront Library for allowing us the usage of the public access studio. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.